Welcome back to another podcast episode with me, rawhoneybliss. I cannot tell you how excited I am to get into this episode because I have been doing some channeling for this energy of Neptune transiting the sign of Aries, which is a major event, and Spirit would not let me get away without doing this episode. So I'm really excited. Make sure you share this video with at least one person to help spread this divine information throughout the collective. Let's jump right into this information. The first thing I want to say is that Neptune transiting the sign of Aries, this will be taking place on March 30th, where Neptune will remain in Aries until October 22nd. It will then retrograde back into the sign of Pisces until January 26th of 2026, and then it will stay in the sign of Aries until the year 2039. With Neptune entering Aries, this does initiate a brand new astrological cycle because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. With Neptune being a slower moving planet, it could take some time before you really begin to feel some of the major shifts that this is going to have on your life while it is in the sign of Aries. Within the realm of astrology, Neptune is typically associated with dreams, spirituality, intuition, and the collective consciousness. And we do know Aries to be an energy of boldness, action, self-assertion, and leadership. You will be influenced to step into your personal power and use your gifts in a more assertive and impactful way. Neptune in Aries, this is going to ignite a new wave of spiritual leadership, where you will definitely feel called to actively shape and influence the collective through your abilities. This is the main message that Spirit has channeled through me to give to you today, that you are being called to step into your spiritual leadership. Aries is known to bring a fierce, pioneering energy, and Neptune adds this major layer of spiritual depth. It is that planet of spirituality. It is that planet of ethereal energies. With Neptune transiting Aries, you will feel empowered to take that bold, decisive action within your spiritual practice. And so if you are listening to this and you consider yourself to be spiritual, you do have a spiritual practice, you know you have gifts, this is that time where you are really going to be implementing those gifts that you have and really grounding them in a more physical way. This energy will also empower you to lead with vision and courage. If you are someone who has felt maybe discouraged to utilize the gifts that you've been blessed with in this life, those feelings are going to dissipate because Aries hits the ground running. You will feel more compelled to take action, stand in your power, and claim your role in the collective spiritual awakening. If you are listening to this, yes, you do have a role. This is something that maybe you've felt since you've been on this earth. And the very powerful thing about Neptune entering Aries is that feeling that you've had all your life, that you are here to create waves within the collective consciousness through the use of your gifts and abilities. This is now coming online for you. You are bringing these abilities to life. Spirit is saying that you will not be holding back anymore. You won't be able to with Neptune being in Aries. Neptune in Aries is an energy that feels more assertive and action driven. I want to emphasize action driven because this is the blessing that Aries is bringing to Neptune. You are being urged to step up and use your spiritual gifts with confidence. Neptune is known to be that planet of dreams, illusions, even delusions, and the intangible, while Aries is an energy that brings that direct, action-oriented, and grounded energy. So Aries brings a more grounded approach when working with Neptune's energy so that you are taking what you have within the dream space of Neptune and making it a physical reality, especially as it concerns your spiritual abilities. When these energies meet, Neptune and Aries, it can create that perfect storm for transforming your abstract spiritual visions into concrete actions, okay? Aries is here to bring action. We know that Aries is a fire sign, and it's all about initiation and taking those first steps. Spirit is saying that now is your time, that you cannot wait any longer. That's why Neptune transiting Aries is such a huge event within the collective. Neptune's dreamy and more elusive nature can sometimes make one feel as though they're floating in this state of potential. But with the influence of Aries, you're going to find yourself taking those bold, tangible actions that allow you to express your spiritual gifts and abilities more fully in the physical world. And by that, I mean the 3D. What Spirit has me tuning into for Neptune transiting Aries is that this is going to be the perfect transit for those of you listening who know you are meant to have an impact within the global spiritual awakening. You are here to not only make a shift locally or within your spiritual community, you are meant to create waves for the entire world. And what's interesting is that for those of you who are deeply resonating with this message, this could have been something that you've been struggling throughout your life, telling yourself, no, I'm not meant to create this big of a change. It can't be possible that I'm meant to create this change on a mass scale, but you are. If you have found this message, this is for you, and this is true for you. Especially if this is your first time finding me. If you've found me, you've never heard me before, never seen me before. One, welcome, and subscribe to our beautiful, loving, thriving community. And also know that you did not find this message through mere coincidence. Spirit brought you to this episode to let you know that you are that important. Your abilities do have that strong of an impact. And you are going to feel the truth of this as your abilities start to take root within your physical reality. You are going to see how one by one, each person that you come in contact with is going to feel influenced by the abilities that you came to this earth with. Spirit wants me to offer some more day-to-day practical advice to help you throughout this transition. And one thing I will say, one thing that is strongly coming through as practical advice for you as you move through this Neptune and Aries energy is that you are being encouraged to take serious those spiritual and intuitive insights that you will be receiving. What this looks like day to day is that when you wake up and when you go to bed and throughout your day, you are going to be receiving intuitive insights that will give you key information as to how to move forward with the direction that you are receiving from spirit, from the universe, from source, from your guides, these energies, these different forces that you work with. You are going to be receiving daily guidance and insight, and spirit is telling you to just move forward with it. You're not really going to have a choice because that's what Neptune and Aries is. Aries makes it so that you are not going to be sitting within the insight for too long. You are going to be receiving that insight and you are being encouraged to move with it. So this is what I have for you today. Thank you for being here. Again, make sure you share this message with at least one person. Let me know down below in the comment section if you resonated with this, what part of today's message you resonated with, and subscribe. I will see you in our next episode. Have a happy Neptune and Aries. I am so excited for the major influence you are going to have on the collective. You are meant to be here. Your gifts are needed and wanted, and you got this. Till next time.